Check it out, y'all. This is your boy Luke Broly with Luke Broly After Dark. Um, this Michael biopic did what it was supposed to do. It told an amazing story. It let you in to a glimpse of Michael Jackson's life. Um, Jafar did an amazing job. Coleman Domingo did an amazing job. Giuliano did an amazing job. Nia Long did an amazing job, as long as the rest of the cast did an amazing job. This biopic, it 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 lets you into a certain part of Michael's life where he was just starting to break free uh, and focus on his musical journey. Um, Me personally, I didn't feel the need to want to see any slander, any 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 allegations or anything. I just wanted to go and enjoy what made this man the king of pop. And what made this man the king of pop was the fact that he had a tough ass father. Okay. We can call Joe a child abuser. We can call him whatever we want. But Joe pushed that man to do great things. Um, the performances were great, spot on. From the mannerisms to the voice, you know, um, to Michael's philanthropy. It was the movie that we were supposed to get. Now I don't know what you guys are talking about with all of this. Oh, they didn't show this, they didn't show that. They should have showed this, they should have showed that. This person should have been in the movie. This person wasn't in the movie, so I'm not gonna go see it or any of that. Because to be perfectly clear and to be perfectly honest with y'all, the only person's opinion that mattered regarding this film was Catherine's. That's it. As long as Catherine approved of it, as long as Catherine praised it, it's all that matters. And y'all can say what you want, about Mike's kids, but his son was an executive producer. The brothers were executive producers, but the movie in all was great. And guess what, y'all? The numbers don't lie. Over 100 million. Numbers don't lie. So all that hate that y'all wanted to give this film didn't work. Sorry, it didn't work. Now, for me, I seen the movie twice. Yeah, I seen the movie twice. That's how good it was for me. I did an early access screening, and then I also went on opening night with one of my best friends, and we enjoyed it. We laughed. We were bobbing our heads and tapping our feet. Even singing a little bit of the lyrics. On the low, but at the end of the day, the movie was good. Oh, got some smuts in my eye, but all in all, the movie was good. And anybody who says it wasn't, look at the numbers. Okay, look at the numbers. So, hey, I'd advise anybody who hasn't seen this movie to go see it because it's worth it. The 2 hours and 15 minutes is definitely worth it. Um, One of my favorite parts of the movie was when Bubbles showed up. That was one of my favorite parts, to see the interaction between Mike and Joe regarding Bubbles. Um, Second favorite part in the movie was when they did the Beat It rehearsals and he brought all the gangs together after watching what was happening in the world on the news with gang violence. That was Michael's thing. He wanted to bring people together. He wanted to change the world with his music, and he did that. And he did that. He did that. Jafar killed it. Jafar killed it. Nia Long killed it. Coleman Domingo killed it. Giuliano killed it. And it was good. It was a good movie. Um, and to to get to witness the like the making of the songs where they used Jafar and Giuliano's actual voices, you know, behind mics in that film was perfect. But yeah, I advise you guys to go see it. You know, fuck the critics. The critics can eat a fat one. You know what I'm saying? Don't go into the movie with, you know, prejudgment. Just go to watch a legend at work. You know, that's what this movie was for. It was for the real true fans, and they did a perfect job. Now, hopefully, they come out with a part two, because yeah, there's more to the story. There's more to this story, so hopefully they coming out with a part two. But for those of you who have seen the movie already, please let me know in the comment sections your honest opinions and your honest thoughts, what you liked about the movie, what you didn't like about the movie. Because, hey, the only thing I didn't like about the movie as a trigger point for me was, you know, how controlling Joe was, you know, and I was, you know, I was an only child. So, you know, I know, you know, rest in peace to my mom, but I know how that overbearing, controlling parent can be. So that's the only thing I didn't like about the movie. Everything else was cool.